constants in life. Cheesesteak has provolone on it. The Eagles are the greatest team, no matter what anybody says. And Patriots fans are sore losers, and every Massachusetts team fucking sucks. Hi, I'm Hayley Bender. I live in Champaign. I am from Philadelphia, and I'm here at Araiguma Battle, this cool fucking arcade. I found out about it from a couple of queer homies around town. I am so excited to be here and so happy to be here. This is awesome. You know, I had been to arcades before, ones with Japanese cabinets, around one. But I'd never been in anything that kind of felt like a net cafe or like an e-cafe where it's like a really like close community and there's like so many options for things that you can do. And I specifically in Champaign too, it was the first time where I really felt like other queer nerds were here that I could like just talk to and like, you know, hang out with and not feel like, I don't know, out. I'm always going to music stuff, and I feel like everybody kind of like knows other music stuff, and it's like fine, but I don't know, being in an environment that honestly was a little bit more out of my depth, but still something that I've always wanted to go to is like, it was freaking awesome. It felt like something out of a movie, and every time I'm here, I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm in like the coolest, like, I don't know, like indie TV or like movie or whatever. It's awesome. It's just such an awesome experience. And it was an awesome experience too, walking in here with my girlfriend. Like, I don't know, just being able to hang out. It's so cool. I love hanging out here. I already like kind of touched on it, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm in music spaces all the time and I never get to be like in a space where I'm just like detached from all of that. And I get to like just have fun and hang out. Like I feel like even when I'm at music stuff, whether it's up in Chicago or down here, I feel like it's still like I'm having fun, but I'm not able to like relax. When I come here, I'm here to just, you know, I don't know, play Melty Blood or play Shoonie Them or whatever, just play whatever rhythm games I want. I'm here to hang out with people that I'm getting to know. I'm glad that I'm getting to know more people here. And like everybody who comes here isn't always local, but it's still like cool to just, I don't know there's like some form of like queer community down here that isn't like, I don't know, soft like library book stuff. Like I can like, even though that stuff is cool, like I don't know, like the lid is cool. It's cool to be here and just even play games that I never even had the chance to like play before. Like I'd never played Melty Blood before coming here. I'd never played Third Strike before coming here. And now I'm learning that I like fighting games, which is like, I never thought that I would actually ever get into fighting games, and now that I'm like getting into them more and I'm learning which ones I like, and that's really fun. We're getting to play like NBA Jam. Like my first time here, I got to play NBA Jam against this girl, Micah, who's a regular, or maybe not a regular. I don't know, I haven't seen her recently, but I know she comes here. And I'd never played that game before, and I was like, what do I want to do playing a basketball game? And I was like having so much fun, the adrenaline was so great. I got to play as the 76ers. Anything representing Philadelphia, I always love, so that memory specifically is like packed into my brain. Like, I came so close in that game, we were so neck and neck, and I clinched it so hard, and I don't know, it was just such an exciting experience. And everyone I've met here has been awesome. Yeah, no, it's so cool. It's like a communal feeling that really like draws me here. I think the reason why we need these kinds of places is like, you know, I'm somebody who goes to events, I go to concerts, and that's not a thing that I can regularly go to, and if I do regularly go to, you know, it's like I am going there and I have to like move and be able to like move around, and I when I come here, or I have to dress a certain way, and when I come here I'm dressed up for this interview because I wanted to be, you know, look good on interview or whatever. Not that I don't look good all the time, but I can come here in like a t-shirt and like jeans or whatever and just hang out. I don't feel obligated to have to like present a specific way. And that rules. I really love that. And I like spaces like that. And I feel like for me personally, back when I lived in Philly, the big centerpiece for me and all my friends' weekends was we would go to places like well, you know, rest in peace now, Cafe Kopi. We would go to like, you know, our own cafes back in Philly and like go to the park or whatever. And then we'd go to Round One, and Round One was like kind of the centerpiece of like just hanging out. It was like this big arcade we'd go to. And I kept saying when I moved here, I was like, damn, I really wish there was like a place where you could just, like, I don't know, veg out and just play some video games with your friends, you know. And when I have friends visit here, I now have like a thing that I can tell people like, oh, you can go to the space or whatever, like it's fine or whatever. But now I have like a reason to get people out here. Like, oh yeah, you want to go see the American Football House? Whatever. You want to go see Araiguma? Like you want to go hang out and play like I don't know, go play Guilty Gear and just like meet some randos and play some like rhythm games or whatever. You want to play DDR? You want to like just chill and get some snacks and like talk to people, or go hang out on the steps and you need a break or whatever and then just come back? Like, I don't know. It's like important to have those kinds of spaces where you can just, where you're hanging out not because of like an obligation to like go to something or whatever, but you're hanging out because you like want to be there, you know? Not that like I feel obligated to go to shows or whatever, but I think like a space like this is important because it's so casual and you can just literally walk in and there will be people here who can like show you how to play the games, or you can find like a community force specific game, or you can find something new that you've never done before and someone will be more than happy to just show you how it works. So, you know, yeah, that's like, I really think that like just a casual fun, especially for like queer people too. I feel like there isn't really anything that like draws a great like queer group in the city. I think this place does. I think this place does a really good job of like allowing queer people to just hang out and be who they are and just play some, like, I don't know, play some games. It's awesome. It's a great feeling. Yeah. This place rules. Hi. There it is. I personally love Boss Coffee. This is like one of my favorite things to get at like any, I don't know, like import store by far. And my ex-girlfriend told me how whenever she drinks Boss Coffee, it makes her think of Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid. So she would call it Big Boss Coffee. But I think it's like, I don't know, I personally love Boss Coffee. I also love Airheads too. This is like, also, this is crazy too, just seeing Kirito from Sword Art Online on anything is always kind of funny. Yeah, I love the posters in here. I love the figs too. The figs are awesome. I don't know. It feels a little lonely not having Lum up there, but I'm glad that I snagged her. This also is crazy. I'm thinking about it. Just specifically a laser disc of oh my god, Nadia is crazy too. It's crazy to me that like I think of like Hideki Anno and Hayao Miyazaki as like two separate people, but them working on the same project together is crazy. I love these cabinets. I love the stickers. The girl, funny girl. This place is so cool. I remember the first time walking in here too, and I was like, oh damn. I am surrounded by like the coolest shit ever, all the time. Yeah. Street Fighter 2. I should try some Street Fighter 2. That's crazy. Winners don't use drugs. Absolutely. Straight edge. Oh, straight edge. So cool. Yeah. This is the coolest shit. This is so sick. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I did run a Utopia deck for a little bit in high school, and then it became an it became an Atlantean deck. I also love this anime, and it's crazy to me every time I see a Heavenly Delusion, anything from Heavenly Delusion out in the random in the wild. This anime rules, this manga rules, you should check it out. The anime is great. Disney fucked up on promoting it even a little bit, so screw Disney for that, and a lot of other things. The manga is awesome. If you like stuff that feels retro, but like it isn't a retro. This was made this year, but it feels like something that was like drawn and written in like the 90s, just because of the way that like the characters are designed and the penciling's done. I really recommend this one specifically. Also, if you like the idea of fucked up like that shit's crazy, but that's also kind of a spoiler. Cute little Gundam over there. Love that. And then this Ibuki scroll is crazy. I'm a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I have like 6 Sonic the Hedgehog tattoos on my body at this point, or 5, sorry, but I'm gonna get another one over here. I'm a musician. I am in a band, well, was in a band. Now I just do electronic stuff. And I have like a really like casual relationship with video games, but more of my focus is really on like music, and I'm trying to get into like CGI, or not CGI, but like modeling, like 3D modeling and stuff, VFX. I don't know, music has been like my whole life, you know, and I touched upon that earlier in like, you know, going to these spaces or whatever. Rhythm games are like an extension of that for me, and it's like fun to hear stuff that I want to listen to. I do a little bit of DJing. I love DJing specifically like rhythm game music, just because it's so fun and it's so fun to dance to, and like it's so upbeat, and the sound design is always so cool, especially for like the huge saw synths or whatever, or like how snappy like the drums can sound, especially like big hardcore kicks too. For me personally, I'm really into like drum and bass. I like hardstyle, I like happy hardcore, I like UKG, and I like dubstep too, both like old and new dubstep. I hope people know what that means when I say it. But, you know, like, I'm a musician, and it's cool, and if you want to check out my stuff, it's all online. Hayley Elizebeth is like the title of like my project. You can find me on everything under Snailey Bender. That's mostly on Instagram. But yeah, that's what I do outside of like when I'm here. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I've been touring a couple different times, and you know, working on an album right now. Hoping to have that out next year. And yeah, that's it. That's me.